Oh, and we're live on the interwebs.
Woohoo!
Hi.
Hello.
Just checking that the thing was muted. Right, where are we? Right. Whew. Hey, Code. Hi. Did you read the book, or are you just here for the vibes? So, yes, today we will be talking about The Warm Hands of Ghosts, which you guys
Neither of us have got a physical copy of.
No. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the UK cover to the American cover with the hands and the roses. I mean, it's a nice cover, but the other one feels a little more spooky.
Yeah.
Hi, Carissa. Carissa is they've just finished sprinting. So I was just going I did pop in and say hi, but yeah, hi. Did you read the book, Carissa, or not? Maybe. Are you just here for the vibes? Because we don't mind that.
All welcome.
But you will get spoiled. I've only recently finished the book, so I don't know about star rating right now. It's probably gonna be a 3. What about you?
It was a 4 for me. Maybe a 5. I don't know. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I actually rated it. Yeah, I gave it 5. I gave it 5.
Good. It means we have things to talk about. I did not, but I wanted to stop in. Fair.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, happy to see
Love a good stop in.
We will be going straight into spoilers because that's just what we do here. So if you don't want to be spoiled for The Warm Hands of Ghosts, jog on.
Oh, God. Get out of here.
If you want to stay, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if you do want to hang out and don't want to be spoiled, come back in about half hour. Because we'll
just be talking crap
about the book at that point and just descended into madness.
Yeah.
So
that's usually what's happened by that point.
Yeah. So
why was it only a 3 for you then? Only, it's still a good rating, really, but like
magical realism's hit or miss for me.
Okay. I love magical realism.
Evening. Hey, Kelly. I did start the Starless Sea today. I need to read it because I lost a bet to Laura. So yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. So I need.
Why do I feel like it's you that got 500 subs, and I feel like I'm winning?
Because you won the bet. You thought I'd get 500 subs, and I didn't think I would. So, you won.
I love being right.
So you did win. You were right. Okay, it's there. I've said it on the internet forever. You were right.
I'm going back and clipping that, by the way.
That's why I said it, so you can always have it.
I've got it for memes.
Congrats on 500. Well, thank you, Bear. Thank you.
Yay. Let's see if we can get some celebrations going. There we go. There's some balloons for you.
It doesn't work on mine. I don't know why. StreamYard just hates me because I don't use it on the regular. That's what it is. You have a witness. Hi, Brecht. I am reading the Frida book, but I can't tell what cause it is for the backlist book video. Okay, right. secret project. Cool. We are talking book club book. We're not doing sprints.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But if you are wanting to do sprints, Brie from the Booktrovert is currently doing sprints, I think, still. Are they still live?
Yeah. They were just now when
Right, so I'm just going to copy and paste this into the chat so you can head on over if you want in sprints, my dear. I'm just hanging here a lot like a read alone. I mean, fair, but you know.
Well, you're welcome to.
You're welcome to hang. We're more than happy to have you. But the link's there if you wanna. You can't read alone, fair. But the link's there if you want to pop on over and say hi to Brie. Show them some love. Give them a thumb. Roadway. Don't be dirty.
No thumb in.
Now. So, hair. Magical realism, hit or miss for me. I mean, the book itself is written beautifully.
Yeah.
Catherine Arden can write. I did like the dual POV. But I wanted more. I wanted more from Fanland. I'm like, are they the devil? Are they just like, you know, a person that's got powers, you know, to like, you know, turn someone's sorrow and memories into music, you know, all that stuff. So, yeah, I think that's why it's a 3-star for me.
Just a con artist.
Well, there is that too, but how could he like, you know, take his memories?
I mean, he could just be convincing people that they've lost their memories.
I don't know how, because he tells the story and then he can't remember it.
I don't know. I just like thinking about it. I just like thinking about options.
All the options. Right. So you gave it a 5. Why do you give it a 5?
Can you hear my son singing in the shower?
No.
Okay, that's good. Anyway, I gave it 5 for the magical realism because it worked for me. But I am a sucker for magical realism. It has to be really bad for me to not be into it.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, I just really enjoyed that aspect of it. I am really vibing with historical settings at the moment as well. So I think the two together would just worked really well for me.
See, I don't like reading about war. I have a tough time about it because it obviously it's a major historical event, but too much bad crap happened and it puts me in a funk. So I don't like reading about it. It's like even when I read like the graphic novels like Mouse. Oh, that put me in a mood for weeks. But yeah. So I love historical fiction, but yeah.
I like happy vibes more.
Yeah. And I don't mind historical things. It's like right. Things when it deals with like real stuff, it bums me out because you know there's just too much death and destruction, and you know too many people lost their lives for a lot of things. And I have a note with the thing here saying it's amazing what we take for granted in this day and age, especially like example for like the blood bank. It's like that wasn't a thing in the war.
No.
Like, you know, they'd
That was
not.
a really cool part of the book, I
Mhm.
thought. And actually, I meant to go Google it and see if that's actually how transfusions were discovered, like in the war,
I think so.
or if it was.
I didn't Google, but I can now. Talk amongst yourselves. I did find out that the first blood transfusion in World War I was performed in France in October by Emile Jean. Sorry, I'm so bad at
ties in with
pronunciation.
what they've put in this book then.
Yep.
I
Surgeon,
like that, though.
whoever came from Surgeon Canadian of the Army Medical Corps, Bruce Robertson and Edward Archibald. So yes, but also when I was listening to it and like reading, because I was tandem reading, when they were talking about Mary Borden, it's like it didn't like hit me, like you know, that sounds familiar because obviously I hear the name Borden and I think of Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
So
The two
definitely not that
Bordens.
person.
A
But
little
the
bit
way
opposite.
the way it was written, they felt like a real person. So I was like, is this person real? And I Googled it and they were. So yeah, so Catherine Arden definitely did their research
Yeah.
about this book.
I wouldn't be surprised, if she's a historian.
I don't think
Like
she is.
beforehand.
I think she might
She
be.
writes like one.
Yeah, because I mean, even The Bear and the Nightingale, I've only read that. Excuse me, I haven't read the full trilogy. Because, like I said, historical magical realism's hit or miss for me. But again, that book was written beautifully, and that's more. Yes, it's historical, but it more has the easy in with the element of the fantastical because it's more based in folklore.
Yeah. No, she studied French and Russian literature.
So not a historian, but they definitely did their research.
Yeah, for sure.
I did look up what Winter said to Fallon and what they said back. How they said ich will do bist. I did take German, but I didn't, so means I know who you are, and they replied wer bin ich, which is who am I. So there was definitely that thing early on in the book where it was just like, yeah, this person is not just a person.
Yeah,
there was definitely leanings
more
to something. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna get. No, I don't feel like this. I know I'm gonna need a physical copy of this one because I wouldn't want to annotate it. I say that way too much.
See, I'd love to be able to annotate, but I can't. I'd rather take notes. And then I have all my notes on all the books that I've read in one place, rather than having to go through the book. I'd love to annotate. Maybe I'll try next year.
Maybe.
I'll grab a book and I'll try and annotate it. I did
always just do one annotation, and that's just just highlight all your
Mm,
favorite quotes or whatever,
that's true.
and not do it like in depth, and then still do your notes. I often have my notebook still, even when I'm annotating.
Mm. Who was your favorite character?
I like, what's the guy, the guy that I said before, what if he was just a con man, that guy?
Fanland.
Yeah.
So you
I
like the
that
devil?
guy. Yeah.
Mm.
You know? Or maybe that's just the mood I'm in. But
I mean, fair.
I quite liked, I like characters that make you second guess your own morals. You know? I'm definitely with that.
Okay. Trying to think who my favorite character was. I did like Vinter. Freddie just felt.
Sorry.
No,
I was just going to say, I feel like the rest of them all felt like much of a muchness, like quite similar in a lot of ways, like the way they talked, even down to how they look in my head. They're all quite similar, and maybe that's another reason why I liked the devil, because he was the only one that looked different.
I mean, Freddie just seemed really whiny to me, but then, you know, dealing with shell shock and all the rest of it, so it's like, I understand, but, you know, doesn't make for great character development, especially how they were just kind of sitting in their pain. So I did like that Laura, you could tell that Laura was a good nurse and she was caring towards the patients. I did like that. But yeah, I mean, even when it went to like the seance, that wasn't exactly a seance, but the people saying that, like, you know, your brother's still alive. Ooh. So I wanted more of that. I was like, give me more spooky shit. Give me more spooky shit. I want it.
I know, but most of that, like back in that time, most of that was just con artists.
Yeah.
It was just all con artists, but I think that's why I was so
Go on.
like, that's why the devil seems so different in it, because you question whether his powers are real, because compared to the obvious con artists, you know, it like you don't question.
Yeah.
But I just question everything because I'm awkward like that.
Skeptic, which is fine.
Yeah. So,
hi Cassia. Hello. Did you read the book? I love it how people actually chose this book. They picked it, and no one shows up for book club. Shame, shame, shame.
I showed up.
We read the book. We showed up. You both look smashing. Well, thank you.
I don't know how it's been on since like 8 o'clock this morning, this makeup. So
good makeup then. I have not, but I saw you sprinting and I couldn't stay away. It's not sprints, it's book club.
Book club.
But there is a link higher up to Brie, because Brie is sprinting right now, if you are looking for sprints. But if you want to stay and hang, by all means,
more than welcome.
We will be descending into madness very shortly, and we will just be going into chats, so shoots facts. It's all good, it's all good. But yes.
Did you think, I've got a question for you. Did you think that, you know, when Laura decided to go back to France, did you think that she got there too easily? I felt like that she got there too easily. Like, she just decided, okay, I'm going to go. And then she just spoke to like one person and then she was going. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, but
We're
there
not
was
feeding it.
she did have to go to, well, they stopped in 2 places before they got back to France, so I don't think they got there that easy.
No, I mean, as in she got permission to go easy.
She didn't need permission to go.
She did, because she needed to be there as a nurse.
No. She said, "You can use me as a nurse." That was kind of like, "I need to go. I can't get there by myself."
But she'd been
She'd been
kicked
discharged
out
already
because
she'd been discharged
discharged
because of
because
a
of
leg.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. She
So why
didn't
did they just let her go back that easy then?
they didn't let her go back. She went of her own free will.
Okay, fine.
She
I
basically
thought it was too easy, because you don't just walk into a ward, do you?
No. But then again, if you have medical training in a war zone and say, "I can help," they're not exactly gonna turn you away.
They do, though.
They don't.
They do now.
This is World War I we're talking about.
But personally, that's, to me, it just felt like, I don't know why it's such a problem, but to me, it just felt a bit too easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yay!
Yay!
So yeah, when I started this book, I thought that the brother was going to be dead, and it was going to be like a whole seancey thing and talking to the dead and like making
Yeah.
a pact with the devil and all that stuff. Obviously, I was wrong, but damn it.
Yeah. But I think we're supposed to be, aren't we? With this one.
Yeah. More notes. More notes. What did I say? Yeah. Could you imagine being like stuck under like how they were like under the, what do they call it, the pin box or something, basically just like, you know, laying there alive but surrounded by dead soldiers, and then like, you know, rats start coming into money. Could you imagine? You know.
Wow. It was probably worse than what we were imagining in
Yeah,
reality.
definitely.
So.
Yeah. Let's like moving on.
Yeah.
I did say, I don't know if it's just me, but listening to the audio alone is difficult. I had a hard time like staying in the story.
Right.
So I had to get a ebook and read it alongside.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
I mean, I think like chapter 30 where I could actually just listen to it on its own. But yeah, I had a hard time staying in it, and like I said, I don't know if that's a me issue. I don't know if it was the narrator.
I don't know, I can see why, because I feel like the first maybe third to a half, like the dual POV wasn't as clear as it could have been. Like it took me a minute to realise that it was jumping POV.
Did you read it Kindle?
No,
Did you
I
not
just
listen?
listened.
You listened.
Yeah.
What did you do, text to speech? Because if you listen to the audio, it's
No,
male.
I've got proper audio, but it just, I don't know whether I
It
just
was
wasn't.
male and female audio.
I didn't notice that.
Hence my confusion. I'm like, you couldn't tell that it was two different narrators. It was done by a man and a woman. What?
This is audible.
Excuse you. Didn't ask for that. Thank you very much.
This is audible.
I didn't want that neither. Yeah, January Lavoie and Michael Crouch.
Didn't notice.
So important. The audiobook narrator could have a lot to do with not being attached. I can't listen to Stephen King read his own books. Love him and his stories. But I feel taken out of the story and I just think I'm listening to him instead. I mean, fair. I did say, even though I didn't like so much like his character, like Freddie's character, I had an easier time staying with him, with his narration. So it could be. And then again, it could be the subject matter because I don't like war and all the bad jujus. I did have one note. I said, "Yay, a book using the word girth." It's my favorite word. I love the word girth. And books don't tend to use it very often.
No, because I feel like it's like the word moist. Not that many people like it.
Girth. What a word. I loved it.
It's the way your voice goes down a couple of octaves. So yeah.
You've got to say, it's very like, it's very,
Oh dear.
You got to say it with your whole chest. Girth. But yeah, obviously I wrote the French cheese eating surrender monkeys.
What?
Do you not know the whole thing? They're calling the French cheese eating surrender monkeys because that's what they did in the war.
No, I've never had that.
I think it was first coined by Willie in The Simpsons.
Oh, see, I've never really watched Simpsons, so maybe that's why it's not.
Oh, it was Blackadder, apparently.
Oh, I do like Blackadder, though.
Let's see. Cheese eating surrender monkeys, sometimes shortened to surrender monkeys. As a pejorative term for French people, the term was coined in 1995 by Kent Keeler, writer of the television series The Simpsons. So Blackadder must have taken it from them. But,
yeah.
So, in the heavy Scottish burr to the class, bonjour, yeah, cheese eating surrender monkeys.
Oh, I recognise it when you say it like that. Oh dear.
But yeah, that's the whole thing because the French surrendered in the war.
Yup.
But yeah. That's the thing that happened in history.
Yeah.
Have you got anything else to say about this book? Because you gave it 5 stars, and I'm trying to slog along, and I gave it a 3. So I'm just like,
I just really enjoyed the paranormal aspects of it, and I just really enjoy. I like a historical setting, and I liked that it followed through so many different aspects of war from different points of view within the 2 points of view, main points of view that we were reading from, if that makes sense. It did take me a minute to get into it, probably because I didn't realize there was 2 different people reading the story, but we'll just ignore that. And
it's fine, everything's fine.
But yeah, I don't mind. Obviously, it's not nice reading about all that death and destruction. I don't think I could ever say that it is nice, but I feel like it's important to remember stuff like that because
Oh yeah.
it's not. And I feel like it's a nicer way to remember stuff like that when it's through a fictional book, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can sort of separate yourself a little bit more from it. I would struggle a lot more with a non-fiction or with a memoir or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think I could.
Yeah, I mean, like both times that I've read about the war, well, or wars, plural, it's been in the shape of like a fiction. I mean, Mouse is not it's not exactly fiction, but it's got the, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a graphic novel, and you know, they are mice, so it even though
based on a true thing, but
yeah, even though it's like talking about, like, you know, his conversations with is it his dad or his granddad about the war? But yeah, it's like there's a different skin on it to make it more accessible, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I haven't read that one yet. It's on my wish list.
I mean, it's a good read. It's I wouldn't say it's fun, but it's cute. It's cute to look at. The subject matter is not cute.
No. I think stuff like that is important. It's just you got to go in with the right headspace, I think, for the time that you're reading it, because you've got to be able to separate yourself a bit from it. Otherwise, it's too much, isn't it?
How did you feel about the ending?
I would have preferred a different ending. I think I would have preferred. I think I would have preferred him not to come back and then die. Hang on.
Can you say that again?
No, he didn't die. Sorry, now I'm getting confused because it was about 17 books ago that I read this.
He didn't die. What's her face died?
Yeah. I knew someone had died at the end.
She basically sacrificed herself because, you know, she shot the general because Fallon lied to her.
Yeah, but I did like how messed up it got in terms of like the messing with her head and stuff like that. Even though I was literally like, don't do it.
You crazy wench. Yeah.
I did like that. Yeah. You know what? No, I don't think I would have liked a different ending.
Not so much that. I mean, I did like that, like, you know, Freddie and Vinta ended up, like, you know, being in a gay relationship.
Yeah, that was cool.
I did like that. I did like that the doctor guy ended up coming and, like, you know, meeting Laura and just being like, hey, because there was definitely sexual tensions between them.
Yeah.
And so I did like the relationship aspects wrapping up nicely. I didn't like that when they got back to the house, the people that lived there basically just signed over the house to them and were just like, yeah, here you go. Yeah. I was like, that's a little bit too convenient. It's like, it's going to be post-war. You guys have got to be fecking minted to just leave someone your freaking house.
Yeah. Yeah. I
thought that was just too convenient and too easy.
Yeah. It was. But I liked that they decided not to pursue their relationship, Laura and the doctor guy, in the end, because he went off doing something else, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, I thought so.
He went off and did something else, but then when they were actually back in England, he showed up on her doorstep.
Yeah, but that was years and years later.
Yeah. Well, not years and years later, but yeah, when the war had been done.
Yeah. So they didn't pursue their relationship straight away. And
Not
then
straight away, no. That's not I said.
and then it's left ambiguous whether or not they actually get together or not.
Kinda. But, you know, I felt like the writing was on the wall for them anyway. Getting together.
Yeah.
I'm just reading through my notes, making sure I'm not missing anything. Don't look like it.
Nice, easy one to talk about.
Yeah. So, this is the book that we're reading in December. Make the season bright.
Much lighter.
Much lighter. A Christmas book for the Christmas season.
Yeah.
I will say, when are you wanting to talk about this? Are you wanting to carry on with like the first Saturday of the following month? Or are you wanting to make it a little bit earlier to read about it or to talk about it because it's the Christmas season? But then again, if we just read it in the Christmas season, we can still talk about it after the fact.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Might be a nice way to start the year.
The first Saturday of next month is the 4th.
Yeah.
Which is Dee Dee's birthday.
Woo!
Whoop whoop.
I thought I had that written down, but I don't recognise it.
And then Ven's birthday is the day after. So are we locking in book club for the 4th?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, can do.
Cool. Writing it now. Book club. Book club, not book clun. Right, there we go. Locked in. Groovy.
In the calendar.
The polls are up to pick the book for January. Let me just open this here right now. Book club poll. So these are the books that we're voting for. The book club poll is up on Discord, Storygraph, and on Goodreads. So choose whichever you wish to cast your vote. I'm just going to check Storygraph right now because Storygraph only lets you do it for a week. So yeah, it bugs me that Storygraph only lets you cast a poll for a week. It's like 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days. You're like, come on, give me longer than that.
Does it not have what's the word? Where you can make it up yourself? How long? That's rude.
Upcoming meetings.
I'm excited to read the this book. The Make It Bright book.
Have I not put the poll on?
I feel like I've seen the poll. Oh, hang on. No, on Storygraph, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it on Storygraph. But I don't look for that often on Storygraph. I only go on to put my books on and that's it pretty much.
Well, I set it for the 1st of December and it's the 6th. So yeah, you've got one more day to like vote. I guess. Yeah.
Cool.
So you've still got a day, but if you end up missing it.
Oh, I need to change my vote.
On Discord.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was Discord that I'm
Yeah.
going to write a note because I'm scared that it'll make my camera go off.
See, I can just delete your comment. Well, I'll delete your thing here, but then you still need to vote for the one that you need to do. So I'll let you do it. I'll let you drive.
Okay.
I'm just removing my votes already because there's people that have voted, so I don't need to be in there. But yeah, please vote for The Last Hours Between Worlds.
Yeah.
It's sapphic and we want to read it. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
Plus, I got a very pretty version of the book. We're all sold by a pretty cover. Hang on. I mean, if you need more convincing, let me just...
Yeah, show it off.
If you need more convincing, this is the book that I'm wanting people to vote for in January. Look at them sprayed edges. Look at these end papers. And then look at her naked. She's spicy. And it wraps all the way around, and we have a different scene on the back. And, historical.
I'm not going to cry. I'm not crying, you're crying.
So, yeah. Vote for this one, please. But no, vote for whatever one you guys want to read. But, if you don't know, if you can't decide, pick that one.
Yeah. If you're on the fence,
yes,
go for The Last Hour.
So,
Last Hour.
I'm sorry.
Can I show off my mug quickly?
Crack on. I mean, I'll show off mine too. Silly. What this one? Oh, it's the Grinch.
Yeah.
I don't have any
Christmas. I feel like this matches my mood today as well.
Keep yourself to yourself.
I'm still here though. I'm still peopling.
I'm
still peopling. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, but you're peopling with your people.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when you're feeling shitty. It's a lot easier to people with your people than
Yeah, the people that like
the outside people.
Yeah. They can stay. They can stay there.
I do love that kid with the ew people.
Yeah.
Like same
That's just
kid,
me every time I leave the house.
Yeah. Ew, people, run, hide. I'm like, I can't run. Yeah. So, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Painkillers are not doing what they're supposed to do right now.
See, I've got 15 minutes and then I can take mine. My head's really itchy. I need to shower. This is dry shampoo. The magic of dry shampoo.
I don't have that problem.
Me too. Are you tired as well? Yeah. Kelly's messaged me earlier in Discord and was like, I need a nap. It's like, same. But I was supposed to call Kelly to finish off a chat that we had earlier. But I was like, I fell asleep. I was listening to the audiobook and I was just like, you know when you can feel yourself going? So I was like, right, I'm going to set myself an alarm, which is a good thing. So it's like I set an alarm and it was lucky. I only had like 20 minutes left in the audiobook. So I knew if I'd set it for like 8 o'clock that I could still like listen to the last like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fell asleep.
That's what I was saying. When I messaged and said I'll be 3 minutes. I was literally listening to the last 3 minutes of a book and then realised I needed the loo, so it was actually more like 10 minutes. But
What are we
by the time I got all the way down the stairs and back up again, my leg's been really bad since the Isabel situation the other day. I can't walk as well again.
What happened the other day? Did I miss something? What?
Maybe I've just assumed that I've told you at this point, and clearly I have not.
No.
No,
you don't have to tell me online.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll tell you after then.
Okay.
Nobody else is gonna get. Well, they might, but
I heard myself starting to fall asleep earlier. Oh, you heard yourself, as in you
I've done that.
Yeah, when you kind of catch your breathing change.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I was like, you heard? No, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
I was doing that a lot in the hospital because I was so paranoid about snoring that every time I was falling asleep, I was literally hearing every breath I made and woke myself back up again. You never sleep good in hospital, though. So.
No. Well, it's because you're constantly getting checked on.
Yeah.
And you definitely, if you're worried about you snoring, there's definitely someone else on your ward that snores.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I snore. Yeah.
Same. I think it's an old age thing with me, though. I never used to snore.
I never used to snore
but
either.
It wasn't like proper snoring. It was like that kind of snoring. Whereas now it's like rattling the roof.
I never used to snore. It was just deep breathing, like that.
Yeah.
I love it when Wyatt snores. He's so cute. Not so much when he's in like our bed and he's got his knee in my spine.
Yeah.
And then I've got Chris. So it's like I've got Chris snoring, Wyatt snoring, a knee in my back, and I'm just like, this is fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah. Literally every single time I'm like, I'm moving out tomorrow.
Did I tell you that when I could have killed Chris? He was asleep, right? But yeah, he decided to tickle my stomach while he was asleep, woke me up. The thing is, it's like I'm not ticklish, but it was like kind of doing the thing on my stomach. So woke me up because I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Him, fast asleep, still snoring away. So I was there, wide awake, and he just proceeded to snore at me for the rest of the fucking night. And I'm just like, this is great. Awesome. I think it was the night before like your stream, because it's like yeah.
I think it was.
Because I was like, I wanted to like get up and have a shower and be there for like when you started, but I was like, no, I need an hour. And then Chris just let me sleep.
It's all right. We were there all day. It's no worries. Yeah.
Sleep snoring with tickles. Oh wow. Yeah. I could have killed him.
That almost sounds quite nice though, the way that you said that there.
Sleep snoring with tickles. Oh wow.
Sounds a lot nicer than the reality was. I'm sure.
Yeah. But the thing is, was like, I don't know why, but like sometimes when Chris is snoring, it feels like he's snoring at me, and it's just like, haha, look at all the sleep I'm getting. I'm snoring so loudly, and I'm just like, I want to kill you.
I know this one real well.
Oh.
Hey. Oh. Where are you going?
Got a work party.
Come and show.
I'm not fully ready. But
Ooh. Very nice.
People of the internet.
This is Oliver, Paula, and everyone.
We heard you singing in the shower.
Yeah.
We didn't actually, but
I did.
I'll charge you.
you heard him, but we didn't.
You going for work, did you say?
Yeah, it's a work one.
Cassia says fancy, and Kelly says looking sharp.
Thank you, guys.
My son woke me up at 5 a.m., brought my phone to my face and wanted the Smurf. So I was like, oh my God, no, go back to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids are amazing.
Yeah.
It's a good job they're cute, because I think that's the only way that they manage to survive.
100%. 100%.
Because the things that your children do, you're just like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Sorry, I really could go to sleep quite easily. But
All
I want
right.
to chat. I want to chat. Oh, Coda. A handsome guy.
I made that.
You did from scratch. Coda. And Coda looking in the mirror. Are you working and lurking, Coda? Is that why you're not chatting so much?
Oh yeah, because it will still be work hours for Coda, won't it?
Possibly.
Is Coda in front or behind time-wise?
Well.
Oh no, because if. Oh, hang on.
Good work, Laura. Good work. Well done. It's either 4 p.m. or 1 p.m. around that time where.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, I was out in the sun. Oh, okay. Just tanning yourself.
Keep him warm.
Just me humming Master of Puppets. Don't mind me. Yes, I know. Phone. It's like, you're live on YouTube. Do you know? I'm like, yeah. Thanks. I'm bringing in the porch lights for the library. Gonna get new smart ones for the porch. Cool.
Nice.
Are you gonna do a whole like big reveal, and like, you know, like you did with like your garden, how you kind of like went through and showed us all your plant? Are you gonna do that with the library when you get it all sorted?
Yes,
and
please.
You've put all your books away from your humongous haul? Because, you know, that'll be good. I mean, I want to like completely like take everything out of this library and like redo all of the things. It's just a lot of fucking work.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether to get a daybed or a 2-seater couch in this room. Because I need to be able to lay down sometimes because the back issues and all the stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I get a daybed or do I get a 2-seater couch? Because I mean, I've got
a daybed.
Yeah.
When you know you have to lie down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but daybed mattresses are really thin. I suppose I could get a bigger one. Hoping to do a live library tour this weekend. Ooh. Sorry. I was supposed to be at the DMV right now, but we all have colds. So really enjoying this book club discussion. Cool.
Yay.
Yay. The haul will be on the 22nd. It will replace the serious Sunday sprints. Okay. Then after the haul, I put all my new books away. But when are you doing the actual contest Are you doing that first, or are you doing like the live book haul? Are you doing the live book haul, then the library tour? Is what I'm saying. So do we have a date for the library tour or the book haul?
Not find them.
What's it looking for?
Cufflinks.
Do you have a safety pin on?
I'll probably do somewhere.
Have you checked behind the fridge?
Probably in the fridge.
Well, Matt probably chucked them out because he doesn't use them.
No, there'll be some.
How about paperclip? Will that do?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Goes with your tie, this colour.
If not, do you have any earrings? Do you have any
No.
studs? No.
No, I've got little hoops, but that's about it.
What about pin badges?
I've got plenty of them. Somewhere on that. Probably don't want pin badges though, because they're usually quite big, the ones I've got.
Mm.
I think this is going to work. I just need to
stretch it out if you need to. I've got plenty of them, so don't worry about
So, what, Coda? Stop leaving us hanging.
it. Tell us all the things.
So, what?
That works.
Cool.
Woohoo.
I think better than not having.
Looks like it, yeah.
So, is it a works Christmas party or just, a do?
Yeah, work Christmas party. I think it's my first one there at this company, so I don't know how it's gonna be.
Well, don't get too drunk and embarrass yourselves.
I'm
And
not
if so-
drinking.
Good.
He's got a fight soon, so
But also make sure to film anyone that does drink too much and gets embarrassing.
Especially if it's your boss.
Yeah, I'll blackmail him.
And then use it to get a raise.
Library tour between the 13th and the 15th, tentatively. Then the hall and contest on the 22nd. Whether I can pull off the library tour first or not. Right.
Okay. Good to know.
Lol.
Okay, have fun. Need the other one.
I've got.
You got, okay.
I got 2.
Fair enough.
Have a good time. Drive safe.
Thank you.
Kids.
Oh.
So, how old is that one?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Medication o'clock.
Down it, down it, down it. This is how chronically ill people party.
Yeah. It's my medication time. Yeah, let's go. Whoop, whoop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
There
Cassie
we go.
says, have a good time and be safe. Yeah.
You will.
Yes.
He's got no choice. Yeah, he's got a fight in a week, so he's not drinking. He's just he's not even drinking anything other than water.
Thank you, Shauna. I'm just getting notifications that other people are doing like sprints and lives right now. So, Little
Seems
Book
like a
Owl
good time.
and Katie.
Oh yeah, it's Friday.
Mhm.
I'm so out of the loop today because I had so much going on with filming. It literally took me all day to film that.
So I am currently. Oh, it's gone back to the beginning. How rude! I was. What book were you talking about? Just scrolling through. Are you done? Seal your own fate. So, yeah, I'm 18 minutes in. There we are. So, I was watching it before. MMA or boxing?
Boxing.
Boxing.
Mm.
Hello. Well, thank you. Nice of you to notice. Do.
I've just realised we make a full face.
Do we?
You've got eyes and I've got lips.
Mm.
I can't be bothered with eyes today.
See, I don't know. Eyes make me feel more awake. I don't know why.
I'm okay as long as I've got mascara on. If I've got makeup on, I need mascara on.
See, I rarely use mascara. I don't like. I think that's why I don't like rarely use hairspray. I don't like my hairs to feel crunchy.
Yeah.
I prefer the homoerotic fighting. I'm down to watch UFC anytime. Well, yeah.
I'm with you there.
So you don't.
It's not my son.
So you don't find boxing homoerotic at all? Take care.
I don't know what that was, but
it was one of those.
Usually how I greet Donna, actually.
It's not a salute, it's a something. There is a word for it, but I can't think. It's a one of them, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
So I did ask Kelly if they were going to read Make the Season Bright, because Kelly wasn't much of a reader. They read occasionally, but they weren't much of a reader until they met me. And like I said, they bought themselves a Kindle and they bought their mama a Kindle, and I was like, no. MMA is more speciality than when you do jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Boxing, not enough grappling and panting in each other's ears, not enough face to crotch standstills, not enough sweating. Oh, there's a lot of sweating in boxing. There's a lot of sweating in boxing, but I guess, yeah. MMA is definitely more full contact. Well, full body contact, should I say. But I get it. I know that MMA is like a mixture of like all mixed martial arts and stuff.
Yeah, Oliver doesn't do the martial arts, just the boxing.
See, I got kicked out of jiu-jitsu because I broke someone's ribs. And then my dad bought me chips after.
Did they deserve it?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case.
I was the only girl in the class, and they just kept calling me a girl, and girls can't fight, and girls can't do this. And I was just like, and I just had it week on week on week. And then the red mist like descended, and I lost my shit. And I was only a white belt, and he was a brown belt. So I was like, clearly, all that learning did you good.
Yeah.
Because I went off.
I think I got to purple belt, but I can't remember any of it now. Well, I probably can remember some of it now.
My brother got to
purple
purple belt.
I was that good at it. I could technically do the moves, but like literally just well enough to get through the exam. That's it.
Yeah, it is much better when they sweat on each other. Just watch porn.
I'm sorry, but I'm freaking out because I just keep thinking Oliver.
Yeah, just
I
watch some
can't
porn,
type.
Coda. Lol, girl. Yeah. No, it was literally just like, you're a girl, girls can't fight, you know. And obviously, I was white belt, so I was getting taught all the like new, like all the moves, like how to fall correctly, and like, you know, the grapples and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just a case of, it was just, you know, constantly girl, 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 you're a girl, you can't do this. And just constant like underhand comments and all the rest of it. And then when I got kicked out of it, out of jiu-jitsu, because, you know, my dad picked us up and said, well, we're not going to allow it to be in class anymore because, you know, it's not right. Kid had to go to the hospital. And my dad was like, he asked me to explain myself on the way home. Told him what I was off, and he was just like, good on you, let's go get some chips. So I was like, nice. My dad taught karate and judo when he was working in the military base in our Polish fun. The first move I ever saw on YouTube on video was a karate move called Panther something. Polish town, not fun. Auto cucumber. It's fine. And auto cucumber is what I call autocorrect, because in the days of, like, you know, having text conversations, in the day of your early stuff, it was like, you know, you replied to someone, you were like, damn it, autocorrect, and it didn't say autocorrect, it said auto cucumber. And I'm like, because that makes sense.
Yeah, corrected itself.
Gee, it's great when it works. It's wired though. Sorry, I just got a thing saying my connection's unstable. But there's like this. Are you having the weather updates and all the storm stuff happening where you are?
No. It's pretty chill here weather-wise.
Yeah, we've got flood warnings and all the rest of it. But then there was the earthquake in California. I was like,
cucumber?
Cucumber? Coda, you thirsty? Get yourself a beverage. Oh no! Yeah. I don't know what storm is coming. Chris was telling me the storm's going to be a bad one, but I don't know the name of the storm.
Oh, well, hopefully it's not hitting over this way tomorrow, because we've got a 2.5 hour journey. 3 hour journey tomorrow. One way. 6 hours in total. Because my niece's birthday. And they live in Ipswich.
Sorry, I was just speaking to Christopher.
Sorry?
It's nice over here in Soho in Ipswich. What is the name of the storm? Do we know? Does it have a name, or is it just, it's a storm?
Dara.
Oh, Storm Dara.
Okay.
And
nice name.
And what were you trying to tell me about it earlier?
Not that it's bad enough that there's red weather warnings, and like 3 million people got like the government emergency text alerts.
Okay.
Down south where it's hitting.
So yeah, it's hitting down south, but it's like Coventry's further down than.
Yeah,
Leeds,
but we're Midlands, so.
What are you laughing at? Shut up, geography. I suck at geography.
We're south to you.
Yeah, you're south to me, so yeah. We're the north.
The north,
remember. So yeah, Kelly says it's nice and surf low for once. Yeah, Kelly got the day. Kelly got the day off.
Nice.
No, not Dora. Dara. D-A. Oh, look. There you go. Dara.
Hello.
Hello. Dara. Yeah, obviously Dee Dee's in London. Have you been getting all the weather alerts and all the rest of it? I mean, we've been getting flood alerts. But yeah. So, but yeah, the footage of the earthquake yesterday in California. And I was speaking to Princess, and I was just like, you know, I could not live in America. It scares me. It's like the weather actively tries to, like, you know, kill you. It's like Australia, the wildlife tries to kill you, and obviously the sun. But in America, the elements try and kill you. And it's like they were like, it's not really that bad. And I'm like, dude, you've got like hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, tornadoes, all the things. And it's like we've got flood warnings. Yeah, we're on red alert.
So why don't I have any?
Be thankful that you don't have any.
I mean, I am, but also,
yeah, Kelly has 273 hours of vacation time to use. And over 300 hours of sick time. So basically works forcing them to take time off. And I'm like, oh, the horror. Florida is the sun. Yeah. It's that level on Mario Kart. It's Florida. And the sun is actively trying to kill you. No need to worry about the weather when we have no food regulations. I mean, true.
Point well made.
Or
healthcare.
Well, you have healthcare. You just have to pay for it. And to be fair, I'll never understand the system in America, because it's like, I think I was talking to one of my friends, Crystal, who's in Minnesota, and they have a chronic pain issue. And the doctor said, well, you need this medication. And their insurance said, you can't have that medication because we won't pay for it. And I'm just like, you're not the medical professional. You're an insurance company.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have the right to tell people what medication they have. The doctor says they need this medication, so therefore they should get that medication.
Yup.
I could not cope. It's shite.
Perfect explanation. Need to say nothing else.
It's like, could you imagine having a chronic illness in America? I mean, we have to fight hard enough sometimes to get the medications in the UK. But in America, just having that extra middle person saying, no, you can't have that. It's just like, but I need it.
The middle person for me is my GP. My GP loves to deny me medication that the hospital have given me. Yeah. Loves to do it. It's like a hobby. You know?
See, I have the doctors are shit. My doctors are shit, and my pharmacy is shit. So it's just.
Our pharmacy is not bad, actually. In fact, actually, I think here, I probably shouldn't say this because I'm jinxing things, but we're pretty lucky all round, except for GP. GP is a nightmare, but
when you move, you get a new GP.
Yeah. And I am making sure that my new postcode is in a different GP zone. 100%. I am not moving too close to this GP. No way. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, though, because we need to stay within range of Isabel's school as well.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to change her school.
Your pharmacy is awful. I know.
Mine's not too bad, luckily.
Did I I can't remember if I told you about the whole thing where Chris ended up having to like put in a complaint.
Yeah, you sent the thing. Oh no, that was the
doctor. That was the doctor. Yeah. That was 2019. But no, this time it's like basically I needed my diabetes medication and my blood pressure medication. And the pharmacy had sent me 3 emails of when I could pick it up.
Yeah.
So basically I could go in and pick it up on Tuesday. Chris left it till Friday to go pick it up.
Right.
And basically, oh no, he went in on Thursday. And they were like, oh, well, we're really short-staffed and people's medications have been made up, but they've disappeared. Don't know what's happened, so we'll call you when they're ready. And then Chris went back in on Friday saying, like, you know, have you found the medication or whatever? And they were like, no. So I was without it for like the weekend, and then we rang them on the Monday. And then someone said, well, no, that didn't happen. I don't know why someone lied to you and told you that we'd lost medication. But yeah, we're really short-staffed. We're having many issues, and it's just like, well, that's I feel for you that you're like, you know, understaffed and all the rest of it, but I should have been able to pick up this medication on Tuesday. I got lied to and said that they were made up. Then the medication went missing, and now and so I've basically been lied to by one of your colleagues. I want to put in a complaint because we still don't have the medication and I've been lied to. So the guy put Chris on the phone with someone who doesn't even work at that pharmacy. There were a temp helping out in the staff shortage to put in this complaint, and she was such a witch, for lack of a better word. Chris was like, well, we need the medication. It's like, I want to put in a complaint because of all this stuff, but also we need this medication.
Yeah.
You know, it's diabetes and blood pressure medication. It's kind of a thing, you know. And they were like, well, we don't have it. I'd have to put in an order. And then we're like, but we received 3 emails telling us that it'd be ready to pick up on Tuesday. So why is it not in the system? Why do you have to send it off again? And they were like, well, we don't have control of the email system. It's like,
so what's the point of it?
So you don't have control of your own email system.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How does that make sense? And then Chris was just like, well, can you actually put the order in? She's like, I'll put it in this afternoon at 3. And he was like,
yeah,
you're at the computer right now. Can't you just put the order in now? And she was like, if you're going to speak to me like that, I won't put the order in at all.
Okay. Suing you.
So obviously that went down like a lead bullet. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, yes, Chris was raising his voice, but he wasn't being, you know, like some people get. He wasn't being a Karen.
Wasn't being unreasonable.
Yeah. It was just a case of like, you know, well, why are you waiting to 3 o'clock? Clearly you're in front of the computer right now. You can see it. Can't you just click the button to order the medication now? Like, no. And then she hung up on Chris. So then we were like, great, we'll put in a complaint. So we rang up like Cohen's Chemist, like main office. We got put through to security. So it was like, what? And then it was a shit show. But we finally got my medication.
Woo!
I swear.
I don't know. I hate when you have to go without for a while because of a mess up, and then it takes however long for it to get back in your system properly, and you're feeling rubbish that whole time while you're waiting for it to kick back in.
Yeah, and I've been having a lot of issues with high blood pressure lately. So yeah, it's been a fun time. It's like we need to get my blood pressure down so I can have an operation on my foot. Well, I need to get a toenail removed. Because when I went down the stairs and like broke my ankle, basically my foot got some trauma, and basically the nails kind of like lifted up off of the thing, and it's just growing in all thick and nasty.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I can't get that removed until I get my blood pressure down.
Yeah.
And then, the pharmacy, like, holding my medication ransom. How very rude. Ooh. So, this is the book we're reading, Kelly, for December. And we're talking about it on the first Saturday of January. So you've got time. Everyone's got time to read it. Woohoo! Christmas book. And it is a sapphic
Kelly's
one,
got about 300 hours to read it, so
exactly. Kelly's got all the time, and plus, like, the house sitting right now, so they've got no distractions.
Ooh, I want to do that.
KK. Cute cover. Good. It is a cute cover. I think it is a sapphic romance as well.
I like the way that Ashley Herring Blake writes.
I don't know if I've read anything else by them.
Sapphic sex scenes. They're quite good.
We need more sapphic stuff. Oh yeah, they
all gay stuff. We just need more gay stuff.
Yeah. So they wrote
all brands of gay.
Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I haven't read any of those. I've got wow. Just going through, and it's just like I've like want to read. So it's just like, yeah. And I haven't even put want to read, make the season bright. So yeah, I want to read a lot of their books, but I've not got round to it, apparently.
Have you not read Delilah Green yet?
You've not read it?
Delilah Green?
No.
Paula, you need to read that. That's my next one that I'm going to harass you into reading.
Okay.
I'm going to have to come up with another bet now, aren't I?
Well, no, because I need to win the bet. I need to win the bet because you need to read Ready Player One.
I'll read that if you read Delilah Green.
Okay. That was easy.
Yeah. January? Should we do that January?
Yeah.
We could do it on sprints if you want it.
Fair. I am reading Sour Candy with Amy. But that's a little short one. And it's a horror.
Well, you just shout when you're ready, and I'll...
So, the synopsis for Make the Season Bright. Two exes find themselves stuck in the same house for Christmas. Is there only one bed? Fucking love that trope, but obviously it won't. In the Holiday Romance by Ashley Herring Blake, blah, 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 blah. I hate it when they put that in. It's like, put a paragraph in between. I don't need that in my synopsis. Thank you. So it's been 5 years since Charlotte Donovan was ditched at the altar by her ex-fiance, and she's doing more than okay. Sure. Her single mother never checks in, and she has her strings assembled. But she has her strings assembled. I don't know what that means. Okay. And Rosalind Quartet and her life in New York is a dream come true. As the holidays draw near, her ensemble mate Sloane persuades Charlotte. Oh, they're a musician, right? That makes sense now.
Okay.
Her ensemble mate Sloane persuades Charlotte and the rest of the quartet to spend Christmas with her family in Colorado. It is much cozier and quieter than Manhattan, and it would guarantee more practice time for the quartet's upcoming tour. But when Charlotte arrives, she discovers that Sloane's sister Adele also brought a friend home, and that friend is none other than her ex, Brighton. All Brighton Fairbrooke wanted was to have the jolliest, the holliest, jolliest Christmas, and try to forget that her band kicked her out, but instead she is stuck pretending like she and her ex are strangers, which proves to be difficult when Sloane and Adele's mum signs them all up for a series of Christmas dating events. Charlotte and Brighton are soon entrenched in horseback riding and cookie decorating, but Charlotte still won't talk to her. Brighton can hardly blame her after what she did. After a few days, however, things start to slip through. Memories, music, the way they used to play together. Brighton on the guitar, Charlotte on her violin, and it all feels painfully familiar. But it's all in the past, and nothing can melt the ice in their hearts. Right? Question mark. To be fair, that just sounds like the freaking holiday freaking Netflix movie that I just watched with Lindsay Lohan, but obviously sapphic. I mean, it's going to be a cutesy read. It's romance. We all know what's going to happen.
Yeah. We're here for the bomb chicka wow wow.
Sounds gay. I'm in.
Mm-hmm. One of the books that I'm looking forward to next year is called Be Gay, Do Crime.
I've read that.
Have you read the same one? Because it hasn't been released yet. The one that I've got on my list.
Crime. So is the one that you're talking about? Is it a compilation?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, not that one. Is it crimes instead of crime?
I think there are multiple books with this title, but it's that one that I've got on mine next year. Being released on June 5th.
Yeah, the one that I read was Be Gay, Do Crimes by Imogen Markwell Tweed.
Yeah, I saw that one. I think I saw this one on someone's channel. I don't remember whose now though. Or maybe I saw it on Instagram actually. But yeah, when I went and Googled it, loads of ones that are basically the same title came up.
So yeah, that's the one that I've read.
Yeah, wow. Oh. That sounds good.
Gave it 4 stars.
That might have to go on the list as well.
It was good. Yep, 4 stars. Don't know why it's only got a 2.73, but hey. It is what it is. Oh, right. It is 10:30. I mean, I do love hanging and chatting with you, but I'm getting more and more tired.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed.
But yeah, as soon as I go up to bed, I'll be wide awake.
Oh, I'll be all right. I'll be asleep. Now that I've got used to not being on sleepy time medicine, I can sleep again now. It takes me a little longer than it did to go to sleep, but then I'm fine after that. I just try and get to sleep before Matt comes to bed, because then I don't have to be kept awake by his snoring.
It was funny when, because Bram was like, yeah, talking about Chris's snoring, and Bram was like, yeah, I can always hear you snoring, and I was like, yeah, but can you tell which one's me and which one's Paula? And it's just like, yeah, because you're louder. And he's like, how do you know? And it's like, I know. But yeah, it's fun.
Sorry.
So
did I see that you'd started watching my video?
Yeah.
What did you think of the opening? Because I put a couple of like funny little clips in the beginning. I haven't done that before.
The beginning, you put clips into things that you'd said.
Yeah.
That's why you'd done that before.
I don't think I've put them at the beginning before. I basically did a couple of like teaser ones at the beginning, and then the actual video, and then the bloopers at the end.
I haven't got to the bloopers. I'm only 18 minutes in.
This time.
I'll get there.
I do love a blooper though.
I love bloopers, but I hate editing them because you basically got to edit your video twice.
Oh, I don't know if I just do it weird or something, but it doesn't feel like that to me. But
maybe I should.
iMovie's just being a little bish though at the moment. So
yeah, that's iMovie for you.
Yeah. Think I'm gonna have to switch.
See, I do like iMovie. It's simple enough.
Yeah, I like that it's easy for me to figure out how to do stuff, you know. But it's just, it saves everything twice, then it clogs my storage up. So I'm constantly having to delete.
Do you have an external drive? Because you can just save.
We do now, but even with that, the disk space is. But I think there's something else going on, but we just can't figure out what it is. And you need to when I'm using QuickTime, that's problematic as well. So I don't know if it's that QuickTime and iMovie are not compatible.
No, they are. You need to save your iMovie library to the external hard drive, because then anything that goes in iMovie or you edit through iMovie will be on the external drive.
It should be doing that though.
Have you set it up to do that?
Matt has, yeah. Why? But it's still saving in multiple places. So we're deleting in one place and it's still in other places, which is causing problems. But it's causing problems when I'm filming rather than when I'm editing. So that's why it took me all day to film, because I literally could film for like 5-10 minutes and then it was like, oh no, not enough space. So then I'd go in and delete.
What were you filming on?
My camera, my phone, through QuickTime.
You can just film through your normal camera, like normal video. like camera
Yeah,
app.
well, that's what I want. That's what I was going to start doing halfway through, but then the sound would have all been different. I can't use my mic with my phone, which is why I'd started using QuickTime. So it's just a whole thing. I had to just persevere with this one, but
I'll see if
there'll be a solve to the problem. We just haven't found it yet.
have you? I used to use Filmic Pro. That has
What's that for the filming part or the editing?
yeah, the filming. It's
Right.
an app that you can download on your phone, and you can set a lot of things through Filmic Pro. Like you can set your white balance and stuff. I think you can add microphones. But then they updated a version and made it so you had to buy it. But
yeah, problem is this mic is a plug-in mic. I do have a Bluetooth mic as well, but it's not as good.
So that says, yeah, I've got to buy it. But then I close that down and then it just, lets me go to the thing to film. And you can film in slow motion in this as well.
Oh, I already talk slow enough. I don't need slow motion.
So yeah, time lapse is turned off. Right. See, last thing I filmed with this was a time lapse, so it's just like, but yeah, I'd have to go through and look at all the features again because things have changed and whatever else. But yeah, if you want to get a free app or whatever, because I think Filmic Pro, it was free, but then they changed it. But I still think they've got a free version somewhere.
Right.
I just can't remember where it is or what they called it. So, yes. It is bedtime, folks.
It is.
I think Bree's finished streaming now. But hang on. Katie is sprinting and so is Katrina. So I'm just going to get those links and put them in the chat for people who are wanting to do sprints. So this is Kaz.
I think I did good with my brows today, actually.
Very nice. My brows are just tragic. Sorry, I just clicked and the weather app opened. I'm like, no, that's not what I want you to do. Thank you very much. And then we have Katie. So if you don't know these people, go say hi. Go subscribe. Give them a thumb. Don't be rude about it. But yay, more BookTube friends. But they are sprinting. If you want to go do book sprints, reading sprints, or productivity sprints, or whatever, or you just want to hang out with other people's on the internet. But for now, I think we're going to say goodnight. So when are you next on?
I'm on Sunday. We've got the Sibs live show for midnight on Beacon Street, and then we've got opening sprints for Resetathon. And then I'll be on sprinting every single day except Wednesday for Resetathon.
Cool. I will be hosting the movie night in Discord tomorrow night. So Sunday, 8 p.m. GMT. We are watching Princess Mononoke. It's another
Sunday?
No, it's Saturday.
Oh, I was going to say I might be able to make it if it's Sunday.
That's Saturday, 8 p.m. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT. But yeah, it's another Studio Ghibli that I've not seen. So
I think you're going to love this one. Maybe not as much as Kiki, but you'll have to let me know.
Kiki was cute. I did enjoy Kiki.
Kiki's the best.
Obviously, I think Howl's Moving Castle is one of my faves.
Yeah.
And My Neighbor Totoro is also one of my faves.
Totoro.
But the only thing about Totoro is the cat bus freaks me out.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, like I said, when I'm looking at it face on, I'm fine with it, but I've got like that fear of holes thing, or just the idea of like being in a cat and looking out of it with a window. Makes my sides itch. I don't like it. But yeah, I wanna watch Princess Mononoke, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna carry on doing. Well, Asma's desperate for me, like carry on like every Saturday. Watch a Studio Ghibli movie, so that might be it for the foreseeable future. It's like every Saturday we'll movie night, and it's going to be a Studio Ghibli one. So yeah.
Well, if it's going to be every week or at least like every so often, I might be able to make one. So that would be good.
Yes.
I would like that.
Yes. Well, as Asma has it right, every Saturday now is going to be movie night at 8 p.m. So if you can make it, groovy.
Good stuff.
And then I will be sprinting on Monday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no more health concerns. So yes. So if I don't see you in the comments, I'll see you then.
See you around the internet.
So have a great rest of your day, and thank you for joining us for Book Club. Loves y'all. Bye.
My pen.
Bye. Are we gonna get the hearts? Yay! Bye all.